cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay, fellas, if I say to y'all, Mike and Tammy's marriage ended because of a homewrecker, would you think I was talking about a male or female? Starting with you, K Money.
I would say female.
Okay, Slash, what about you?
I would say female also.
Comedian 96.
Because of a homewrecker, and that's all you said?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I would probably think a male because of the side piece song. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Now let me share with y'all a definition, right? A homewrecker is a person, object, or activity that causes the breakup of a marriage. The homewrecker is said to have taken one of the spouses away from the marriage, thus wrecking the marital home. So, a homewrecker can be one of the following. Alcoholism can be considered a homewrecker.
Okay.
I can see that.
I can see it.
Drug addiction could be considered a homewrecker. Gambling addiction can be considered a homewrecker. Domestic violence can be considered a homewrecker. Child abuse could be considered a homewrecker. And even a controlling personality, that also could be considered a homewrecker. So all of those deals I just mentioned are all considered homewreckers. However, I want to focus on one that I didn't mention on my list. In fact, it's the number one homewrecker. Starting with you, K Money. What do you think that number one homewrecker is?
Infidelity.
Slash, what do you think it is?
Abuse.
Now, I mentioned that one on my list in the domestic violence. So
not that one.
Not that one. So all of this particular one is considered the number one homewrecker, and it wasn't mentioned. I didn't mention it on any one of these.
It wasn't mentioned on there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't think right now.
Okay, so let me go over the list one more time. Alcoholism, drug addiction, gambling addiction, domestic violence, child abuse, or controlling personality. All those are considered homewreckers. Now, K Money said infidelity. Do you agree with K Money, or do you have a different one?
Now,
as number one.
I'm agree with that.
Okay.
But I would call it something different.
What'd you call it?
I would say a porn addiction can be.
That can be one. That is a great
that
one.
could be one. So
Yeah.
you would say porn addiction is number one?
Now I would just say it's one. Maybe not number one.
So he wants the number one.
Yeah, I'm looking for
See,
it. What
I
do you
don't
think
have
the
a-
number one?
I don't have a number.
I would say disrespect.
Disrespect.
Because disrespect can come in many different forms.
Okay. Well, the number one homewrecker is infidelity.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
when the conversation comes about
That's
someone's
what's
wrecking a home, it's normally when cheating is involved.
That's exactly.
That's
it.
what
I mean, it's funny that you mentioned all those other things, though, Freddie G, because they never come into the conversation.
Right.
But I totally can't agree that they can wreck a home.
Yep. Now, at the top of the show, I use the term homewrecker, and when I mentioned Mike and Tammy, which are fictitious marriage couple I just made up, right?
Right.
So I use the term homewrecker, right? Now, starting with you, K Money. Who do you think is more apt? Now, you heard me use the term homewrecker. Who do you think is more apt to use the term homewrecker? Is it a man or woman? Who do you think?
I'm gonna say a female.
I would say a female also, because most men are not really walking around saying, he's a homewrecker, he slept with my wife or my girlfriend or something like that. You know, most men are not really saying much like that.
Okay, Comedian 96. So, K Money said that the person that would use the term homewrecker would probably be a female. And Slash, he agreed that it'll be a female using that term homewrecker. Who do you think would use the term homewrecker, male or female? Who's more apt to use that term?
Okay, my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the male would say it, and this is why. Males will sacrifice their happiness for a family, but a female will sacrifice her family for her happiness.
So let me ask
I believe a male would say, you the homewrecker, because
No.
we'll cheat, but we ain't gonna leave our family
No.
for
Listen
it.
to
You
it.
get what I'm saying?
I asked the question, who's more apt to use the term homewrecker? So when was the last time you used the term homewrecker?
Never.
Okay. When you
Okay,
hear the word
woman.
homewrecker,
Well, okay, the woman was more apt. You're right. my bad. But you're right.
but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but my thoughts on that. So, but yeah, the woman would be.
Okay, so I agree. So I've always heard the term homewrecker, but I've always heard that a homewrecker, when they're using that term, is usually a woman talking about another woman. I rarely hear a man saying that, oh, that's a homewrecker. I rarely hear a man saying to a woman, she's a homewrecker. Or he's a homewrecker. I rarely hear that term.
No.
But here's the question I would propose to you guys. If infidelity is the number one homewrecker, who's actually wrecking the home? If there's infidelity going on. So let's say there's a woman out there. Let's say there's a woman out there that's not in a relationship, but she's sleeping with a married man.
She's the homewrecker.
Why do you think she's the homewrecker?
Because she's the one that's stepping into a situation. The other two was already in a situation. She know about the situation. She has the choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna back out. I'm not gonna, cause I know he gonna do whatever I let him do. But if I'm not gonna be the homewrecker, I'm gonna step back and just let them stay a family.
So with that being said, Slash, it sounds to me, based upon what you're saying, that kind of lines up with what most women, like a woman would say, she's a homewrecker. It seems like those women would be thinking along that line of what you're saying.
Right.
So K Money, let me ask you, do you agree or disagree with Slash? Who's the homewrecker if there's a single woman who knows that this man is married?
Well, I agree and I disagree. What I was going to say, I agree and I disagree until you said she knows, because I was thinking that she possibly didn't know, and I was going to ask Slash this, if the woman did know about the relationship, do you still feel that she's a homewrecker if she had no knowledge of it?
If she has no knowledge, I don't think that she's the homewrecker.
So she was deceived.
Because he
didn't
tell
disclose
her.
it. He didn't disclose it.
Exactly. So she's not the homewrecker. He is.
Okay. And
Okay.
I totally agree with you with that, Slash.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say. I feel like whoever is participating in the infidelity in the relationship plays a part in wrecking the home. It's not just the outsider.
Now let me add too, not to say that he's not the homewrecker when he still tell the girl, because I want to make it clear that just because he tell her that he's in a relationship, that doesn't exclude him from being a homewrecker.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he could stop too.
he's got a
starting
choice.
period
Yeah.
is already,
Yeah, but he can stop he can stop at any time.
It's his choice. He's making the choice
Okay,
as he go about.
well,
So I got this is a common situation I see all the time. So to add to both of you guys, say the girl did not know she was deceived, right? But then
She did not know.
She did not know
She was deceived.
she was deceived
How
that
does
he was
she
married.
know if she's
Listen,
deceived? It means you don't know.
she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I know. She
So
didn't
she
know.
don't know
listen,
that she was being deceived.
No, listen. If she was deceived and didn't know that the guy was married, right? But maybe now she got feelings for him a year later, and he comes out and say, "Hey, I'm married," and she continues even though after he told her, he just went on and told her, "Say, I can't lie no more. I'm married. Look." I see this all the time. The girl will continue seeing the guy because she addicted now at this point. She in love, but they still, even after he done told, they still continue. Now, whose fault does it become
No,
at that point?
that's for you to answer. Who's the
That's all.
homewrecker?
But
No,
then it
Well,
would be.
she takes
you
a
heard?
she takes a role in being part of.
Yeah, I think it's a double. It's a double. They both now, because at first it was just the man because he was deceiving the chick, but now once he tell her and he's honest, then it becomes both. That's what I would think.
I'm still not gonna put it on her. The only reason I'm gonna say that why I won't put it on her as being a homewrecker because she was deceived.
She was
didn't
deceived,
know.
but she has a choice to end it now, knowing.
But he led her on for over a year.
Okay, so let me go back.
How
to
do you go back and say, okay, I've been in a relationship for a year, but I've been sleeping with you?
So let's go back to your original question. So she knows right off
Now,
rip.
after a year,
No, she knows just period. Right
Okay.
off rip.
Right off
Whose
rip.
whose fault is it? She
it's
knows.
her fault. She knows.
So I'm not understanding. Now I done told the girl it's not her fault, Steve.
You waited, but you wrong because you deceived the girl.
I get it, but now he opened up and told her a year later, and she still continues to go see
it's
it.
his fault, man.
Still his fault.
It's his fault.
It's
bro.
50-50 at that
She didn't know. No.
Because she has the option to say, you know what, I don't do married men.
And she can't, and that's
And
probably
if she
what most
continue
of them gonna
yeah,
say.
and she continue. No, they don't. I know at least four situations they.
So okay, let me ask you this:
yeah.
what woman have you deceived, and she's still coming around
Oh, no,
after you told her?
Well, look,
I've been sleeping.
I'm
with
under
this
6
other
feet.
chick.
I can't deceive nobody. When you're under 6 feet, you gotta tell the truth. You know, I'm just saying. I ain't in the world. Of
I just feel like if he deceived her, and led her on for so long, it's still his issue. You know what I mean? Because now what he got to do? So you told her. Now what? You got her. You got both of them. Now what you gonna do?
right. So she has the option to say, "You wrong. You know you was married. Bye."
Yeah,
she
that's
can
what she gonna
leave.
say.
So now if she
Most
stays,
of the time, that's what they gonna say.
no, I'm telling you, I know somebody that's continually seeing a married person
yeah, when
after he
feelings come
finally
into play,
because
it's
now her
difficult.
feelings
It's
involved.
difficult
Right.
to just end it like that. So, but that I don't think that excludes
her from being a homewrecker.
Yeah, I still think she has to
She
own
gets a
percentage
piece.
of it because she has a choice to leave that relationship once she
Yeah.
does find out.
She has a choice. Now you know you can go too.
Okay, so you guys were speaking plain English. There's a lot of different scenarios and everything that came about during that. But I want to narrow it down and get it cut and dry. Just cut and dry. Going back. Single woman knows that this guy is a married man. He tells her, hey, I'm married, find you attractive. Do you find me attractive? She say, hell yeah, you're looking good to me. Hey, let's kick it. Let's do whatever. However they go about getting together. So she sleeps with him. Are you saying, K-Money, that both of them are the homewrecker, or she's the homewrecker, or is he the homewrecker, or both of them the homewrecker?
I'm saying both of them are.
Okay, give me a percentage. Is it 50-50?
50-50 in that scenario. It's 50-50.
Okay, the same scenario, Slash. The same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Is she the homewrecker? Is he the homewrecker? Or they both get a lion's share of the percentage? If it's 50-50, 60-40, what is it? What do you think?
I say that it's 50-50. I agree with K-Money because both of them have the opportunity to stop the madness.
Okay. Now, Comedian 96. Same thing.
I agree with K Money and Slash. Same thing. 50-50.
50-50. Now notice that it was the woman sleeping with the man who disclosed to her that she was married, that he was married. And notice at the top, when I mentioned earlier, and you guys agreed that you're more apt to hear that that a woman is more apt to call another woman a homewrecker.
Yeah.
So that would be, if it's in that scenario, the wife will be calling the outside woman the homewrecker, right?
Or her husband and the girl. She probably gonna say that about her husband and the girl he's sleeping with. They both
most of the time, you just hear her talking about the female.
It's talking about
but
the
she
female.
should be saying
she should
both.
be saying, but exactly.
Right.
That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's flip it all. Now, here's a married woman. She disclosed to the man who's single that, hey, I'm married. And y'all know that men are conquerors, right? Hey, I'm married, but I find you attractive. And he says, okay, what they got to do with me? And he goes and he starts smashing. Is he a homewrecker, or do they get the 50-50 share?
Same. Just because it's swapped,
It's 50-50
nothing has changed.
share.
Yeah, it's still 50-50.
She told him, and he decided to go about doing it. So
Comedian 96, I see
disagree
your
with both
face.
of them.
Okay, talk to me.
All
Comedian
right,
96.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
Make it
brothers.
make sense. Make it make sense.
I'm finna make it make sense. If a woman cheats, you ain't finna tap. She ain't finna be like a dude and say, "Oh, you got a big dick, and let's go fucking. I don't care to know your name. Let's go." We'll fuck any girl with no name, no nothing. If we see a big booty, we can go fucking forget about it and don't even know her name, right? A woman, she finna take you on a date and go eat with you and get to know you and your family. She ain't just finna lay down with you like that, right? We as men will play our position when that woman, look, I'm married. All right, well, when can I hit? That's it. I ain't finna call you. She gonna do the calling. A woman, even if she knew if I was married, if she knew I was married, she gonna call whenever the hell she feel like it. Us, we gonna play our position and wait for that call. So I cannot put the homewrecker on the man, because we're not gonna do nothing to mess up what she got. Because number one, we still want that coochie, right? So
if you fucking, you already doing
it doesn't
something.
matter. Here's the thing. We'll never call the husband and say, "Hey man, I'm tearing that." We'll look at you sideways, but we'll never share the information.
But you still stand a chance on getting caught.
You have a chance of getting caught, but the men ain't fenced.
I feel what you're saying,
Yeah.
though, and it does make sense. You did make it make sense.
Yeah, and see, and the woman.
What came
Yeah, he made it make
Yeah,
sense.
think about-
I'm surprised by damn self.
I mean, I'm just saying, we're not gonna tell. We just gonna hit and go. I ain't finna do all that other. If we gonna get caught, it's because she allowed it to happen. A woman only gets caught if she wanna be caught. She's gonna cover it up. She gonna tap and go just like us, cause she don't wanna mess up her happy home. A woman, when she wants to get caught, she'll drive all out in the open where everybody can see. Cause I know somebody that happened to it personally when she didn't want to get caught.
Damn, Forrest Gump, you know a lot of shit.
I think she's
Relationship?
only getting caught because she caught you. You know what I mean? In that situation.
Right.
The only reason, like you say, she want to get caught.
So in other words, the nigga is the one that's always, he bust a nut and go to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, we ain't finna. I ain't finna. I'm gonna play my position. I'm gonna shut up and I'm wait till that married chick call me. I ain't finna call her, tell her I love her. Cause number one, you married and you let me tap. You can never be my gal. Never, ever. You just a hold of me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what do you feel about her?
You married and you
Yeah.
let me tap? Oh yeah, you in the whole, you in my whole slot. You'll never be in the number one spot. You'll never be my gal. So I'm just gonna wait for your phone call.
Okay, so let me throw a little wrinkle. Now we're discussing infidelity because that's the number one
Right.
reason for being called a homewrecker. So I'm gonna go down this homewrecker list again, and I'm gonna include infidelity in this list, and then I'm gonna ask a question. So, alcoholism, drug addiction, gambling addiction, domestic violence, child abuse, controlling personality, and the number one, infidelity. So, with that being said, if the marriage never dissolved, are any one of those homewreckers?
If it's never dissolved.
No, it never dissolved.
Obviously,
they didn't break up
those
nothing.
for that particular couple, it's not a homewrecker.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I don't think so. It's not a homewrecker. I don't think.
Well, it can't be if they still together.
They're still together.
It's not a homewrecker.
Because I think some of those could be
for that particular couple.
Some of those could be worked on. Like, let's start with the child abuse. You can't whoop my kids no more. When they can do something, I'll whoop them. And that could be worked out.
No, y'all share the child. You can't say my kids.
No, you can't. They can work it out and say it's the man just beating the child, right? I'm just giving a scenario. They can have it say, honey, you're beating the kids a little too much. How about you send them to me and then I discipline them? You can watch me while I discipline them, but you're a man, you hit too hard. It could be worked out. That is something I think can be worked out. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the man probably gonna whoop sometimes when the mama ain't there, but it will decrease, and I think it can be worked out, something like that.
K Money, you looking at Comedian 96 like, nigga.
Well, he said
I
child
just be
abuse.
wondering where this man get his thoughts from.
I'm just saying child abuse.
Subconscious mind.
You think that's bad? You don't think it can't be worked out?
Speak to it. What do you?
I mean, I agree that it's only considered home wrecking if now in this scenario, Freddie G, is it known? Well, I feel like it's only exposed what the issue and the problem is. Could it wreck the home? Now, are they just dealing with what's going on? Like,
okay, so
yeah, because we got to know the scenario.
Infidelity. Let's use infidelity. Infidelity has been exposed.
okay, so if
Now, but they're still together. Now, she may be the wife. Infidelity's been exposed. The wife found out. Now, the husband, once your wife find out you're cheating, it's hard to you can beg, cry, baby, please, let's work it out.
Yeah.
She's still there, but it's cold.
She's checked out mentally.
It's something ain't right, man. She ain't cooking.
She checked out mentally.
She mad.
well, I mean, shit, it sounds like the home is wrecked.
No, I think it can be
shit ain't
resolved
going
if she's
it was
still
going,
there.
the home is fucked up.
But here's the thing, she probably got too much invested. So right now in her mind, maybe I'll get over it, and she's trying to get over it.
Most marriages, people have everything invested.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of considered wreckage.
I mean, if a marriage is not operating like it was prior to whatever the issue is being exposed, that's pretty much a wrecked home, right?
Yeah.
Are you saying the person has to leave the
No, I'm
relationship?
asking.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not operating like it was prior to the issue, then
The home is wrecked.
it's starting to it's fractured. It's starting to crumble.
I think once
Now it can be salvaged.
It can be salvaged depending on the individuals.
right.
So in other words, using a car analogy, if you bought a used car, and you looked at the Carfax and you see that it's been a wreck, but it's got a salvage title.
I don't know. I say it's a trickle down effect. I think the infidelity that's the top one.
It is.
So now once you hit the infidelity in a woman and a man's mind, I think all the other stuff come into play. That Freddie G come in. This dude be beating my children. he abusive. He controlling. All that trickles down. So then once the cheating, then all the other negative items will fall into place. And I think it's over once infidelity happens, because just other negative stuff that you done forgot about.
Yeah, that trust is hard to gain back once
It's
you're
coming in along with the infidelity.
So let's go back to the single man or the single woman who's sleeping with the married man or married woman, right? So all three of you guys said that it should be 50-50 on the home wrecker.
They both
should
at fault.
They're both at fault. They should receive 50-50. But what do you say to the people who think that, well, the single person is not loyal to the wife?
I can get that.
And the loyalty lies between the two married people. The single person that's on the outside, she's not obligated, or he's not obligated to be loyal to your marriage.
But if
their marriage.
if he told her, now she needs to be.
Even if he told her or she told him, is he obligated to respect their marriage? Is the single person obligated because they didn't take those? She or he didn't take those vows.
Right.
No, it's not. But now that puts it seem like more at a less fault. So not 50-50 maybe now.
So and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you think about the outside person that's single, even if that person knows you're married, that person is not obligated to respect your marriage.
I totally agree.
That couple's marriage.
Right.
So why should that person be called the home wrecker?
Okay, I would probably change. I still say that they should be held accountable, but I would change that percentage from 50-50 to probably 70-30 now. You know, a lesser percentage on the outsider.
So, okay, you were speaking plain English, but for the listeners, I want to dumb it down even more. So you're saying that the person on the outside is no longer 50% responsible for the couple marriage. They're 30% responsible.
Right, because
and
they're
the
not
person
obligated.
who's married is 70% more responsible. Okay, Slash, you want to speak to that?
Yeah, I want to add that even the person with the 30% is still 100% accountable for the action of doing it.
Thank you.
Matters the percentage whether this person is married and is 70 and 30. This person with the 30%, you still accountable. You need to be held accountable
Exactly.
for your actions. So that's why the wife is still gonna call her the homewrecker.
Okay. That's good. But let me ask you, what accountability do you hold that person to?
For sleeping with the married
Okay,
person.
what's the accountability? You're just saying it. Oh, you slept with her. What's the accountability?
I mean, the fact that you knew that this person was married makes you accountable for being part of the home wrecking.
Okay, so check this out. For the actual person that's in the relationship, in my mind, based upon how you were saying the 100% accountable, in my mind, here's the accountability part, and the repercussion. That's the word I'm looking for. The repercussion. For the married person, the repercussion could be divorce.
Right.
And that divorce is actually a part of accountability.
Correct.
Right? For the person that owes no loyalty to the marriage, that K Money giving them reduced their accountability from 50 to 30, what's the repercussion for that person if they're 100%, like you said, if they're 100% accountable?
The repercussion of that from the wife feeling like she's a homewrecker could get her killed.
Well, facts.
So that's a big repercussion. So that's why now at that point, that person is held 100% accountable for causing that, because now the wife that said, you know what, I know where she stay, I know what car she drive.
Right.
She may be crazy about her man.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going to get at. And this is a very true story. So real quick, couple. The man's married. The woman did not know. Now we're going to flip it later and say the woman did know. But the woman did not know in real life. The man and woman at the hotel. All of a sudden, they in the distance at that hotel, they hear ping-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, window breaking. And they laughing. They in the bed laughing. Somebody got caught. Then they ping-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and it's getting closer. And pling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and ping-a-ling-a-ling, and finally it's their window. Ping-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. The girl comes in and whoop the girl ass. Now, remember, I said the girl knew nothing. She whoops the girl ass and her husband ass, take his ass out of the room. They left her there, butt ass naked. She ain't on her way home, right? So the girl didn't know. I had nothing. Now flip it and say she knew. She got her ass whooped, but the girl that didn't know got her ass whooped as well in real life. She shouldn't have been accountable because she didn't know. But when you know and you get caught, it's 50-50. It would not drop to 30. It shouldn't drop to 30 at all.
She just got caught in the act, which also makes you 100% accountable for your actions.
Exactly. So even the girl that didn't know, she 100% accountable, even though she didn't even know.
That's why I say it's repercussions to any of those situations. And shoe being on the other foot, it could be a man catch his wife cheating with another guy, and something happened,
And then,
we hear it all the time. This is where a lot of stuff come from on these TV shows. The cops had to show up and stuff like that. So I think both parties are going to be held accountable, and they both going to have repercussions go along with that.
I agree, but I still say because the outsider is not obligated to the person in the relationship, that's the only reason I lowered my percentage.
Yeah.
I can't equally hold them accountable
But she knows.
for something that they knew was wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
Okay, so in closing, notice that I asked you guys your opinion, and I never shared my opinion.
Yeah.
So, you guys made good arguments, and when you guys gave your opinions, and then made your argument for your opinion. Neither one of these were wrong. It's just how people view things. So, here's my thought. Whether you are deceived into being with somebody who's married, whether you knew about this person being married, here's who I think the homewrecker is. I think the person who cheated is the homewrecker, because it's your home. You didn't have to allow that person in to damage your home. This concludes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.